All right, Shalom, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to thee, elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with a quick lesson through the Spirit. Today's lesson is going in about Esau and his society. All right, and as you see on my screen, the shadow of Rome is vast. All right, which is a saying the ancient Romans had. All right, but as you see right here, this is Gabber, Claudius Gabber, I believe, from the series of Spartacus. Right, he was a Roman, and basically, all right, when you go back to the Roman Empire, all right, they were known as the Red Dragon or the Red Serpent, which is a symbol Esau uses. And not only that, the Bible identified this man as that old serpent, that red dragon. All right. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. I believe it's 12. Right. Revelations. And this whole thing is about Esau and Jacob. So right here you have the woman and the dragon, which is another term for Jacob and Esau. Right? The woman being Israel, the dragon being Esau. All right. But I'm going to go straight to the point. Verse 3, and there appeared another wonder in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. Okay, so the same dragon or the same beast with the 7 heads, 10 horns, all right, that is spoken about, all right, in Revelations 17, Revelations 13, Revelations 16, I believe also, all right, which is really Esau's system, and they base their system after Rome, all right. And my whole point of making this lesson today is to show you how the world, all right, the world is drunken off of the Romans' juice. In other words, Babylon's juice. All right, let's read Revelation 17 and Revelations 17 and 3. All right, so he carried me away in the spirit in the wilderness, and they saw a woman sit upon the scarlet-colored beast, all right, which is another color for red, full of names and blasphemies, having 7 heads and 10 horns. So the same exact dragon, all right, which goes into, you know, that Roman society, all right, the 7 heads, the different things Esau controlled, all right. You know, them 7 mountains, 7 hills, if you will. Okay. But nonetheless, America is the pinnacle of that society. All right. So America sits at the top of it. This is Basra. This is Babylon the Great. This is Esau's prime jewel, if you will. All right. And it says what? The nations and the kings of this earth is what? Drunk off of her fornication. All right, her wickedness, her doctrine, the U.S. dollar, her policies, things of that nature. All right, Revelations 18 and 3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich with her abundance of her delicacies. All right, this is the merchant city, America, Babylon the Great. Now, what does Babylon the Great, or what does this beast that has come off the earth with 2 horns? What does it go around the world doing? All right, conquering, okay, and setting up democracies. And let's prove that real quick. This is the part I want to get to. And check this out. In Spartacus, they show you this red serpent. All right, you see, which is a representation of Rome. All right, but let's start at the top. So, does the UK have a Senate? And where do they get the Senate from? All right. All right, so you see the Parliament of the United Kingdom. So let's keep on going. Does Italy have a Senate? The Senate of the Republic. Okay. Russia, Federation Council. This is a form of a Senate, man. Parliament, if you will. Okay. France. All right. The Senate in France, right? Senate, I believe. Senate. Okay. Now let's go into Senate. A Senate is a deliberative assembly of the upper house or chamber of the bicameral legislature. The name comes from the ancient Roman Senate, senatus, all right, so called as an assembly of senior elders or old men, and therefore considered wiser and more experienced members of the society or ruling class. All right. Now, if you really go deep into the Senate, the people that actually controlled the Senate, of course you had your Caesars and things of that nature, but really it was about your class, your ruling class. All right. Because Marcus Crassus, the richest man in Rome, because at first he really wasn't really into the Senate like that. But he was so rich that, hey, like the Rothschilds say, was Rothschilds or Rockefellers, but it's a quote that was said, I care not who make the laws, just give me control over the money. And you control the money, you control everything. So how much of the Rothschilds and Rockefellers that sits at the top of the banks, all right, which control all these nations, all right, they're staying out there in the UK, which is what? The financial system, one of the three city-states, all right, that rule this world, all right? So this shadow of Rome is very vast. And look how many people, has taken up a Senate or have come up under that shadow or that rule, all right? And this is the deadly hill that was wound. This is the deadly wound that was healed, all right? And this is Babylon juice. Let's get into it. All right, so it says many nations have an assembly named a Senate, composed of senators, right? So let's go into these nations. Now check it out. Now when you look at most of these places, none of them had a Senate before. At all. No, they went off the ancient days. Look, Afghanistan, Argentina, Austria, Australia, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Bolivia, Brazil, what's that? Burundi, Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Chile, Colombia. Now look, you can go through all this. These are everywhere. Look at Pakistan, Liberia. They didn't have this once upon a time. St. Lucia, South Africa. Look at all this. All right. And this is what happened, man. All these nations, have a Senate? Primarily because of who? Primarily because of who? Esau, Edom. This is his Roman culture coming back. And that's why when that mark of the beast and the image of the beast is his system, that's why all these countries ain't going to have no problem getting down with it. Because this world is basically an ancient Roman society. Esau has based the world off of his views. All right? So I pretty much just want to go into that. All right? Esau, Edom, man, has gotten the world drunk off his Babylon juice. And that's what the Romans did. They came up with a Senate, man. All right? That's exactly what they did, man. All right, so that proves to you, Job 9:24, the wicked is really controlling the world, man. All right, this world is turned upside down. Hey, go look at the ancient culture of Rome. Homosexuality, all types of abominations, man. All types of wickedness. Okay, which is Esau, Edom, which is that old serpent, man. This is his society. This is his system. All right, and everything he ever laid his hands on and touched. But now, that dragon will be slayed. All right, them 10 toes, everything about this beast is going down. So with that, I pray this was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Shalom.